Nothing to do. You're in the start line.
Put us down real quick. We drove about another 15 miles.
Our Wacker's giving us a two-hand wave to the helicopter. Remember yesterday when we were upside down?
I loved it.
I'd like to do just one. Hey, I've made a few mistakes.
You gotta beat Todd.
This is awesome.
We did it!
Hats never fit me, man. My noggin's too huge.
You know, we've been in this spot waiting for this truck, leading with a few miles to go so many times, and it means a lot to finally get this. This whole team, Bret, my co-driver, and Chris and Jared, we have all worked super hard. I know everybody out here works their butts off, but I think we earned this one, and it feels really good.
It feels really good, especially after the Mint. You know, we were leading the Mint last year. We thought we had it. You know, a couple miles ago we lost, so it's great to bring it across the finish line and finally get that win.
Our day has come! Woo. Oh my God!
I always say this is the most humbling sport in town, so you know, you don't get too excited about anything until you're having a beer talking about it afterwards. nearly perfect truck. And we drove as fast as we could. That was just as good as we could do today. It's tough to beat Todd if he's not making mistakes. I don't know how you can possibly be disappointed with second place, but I'm disappointed. It's 2 years in a row. At least we lost to the fastest guy in town. Todd's just awesome, and we chased him. We chased him all day. He got past us at our driver change, and every time I don't ask often, but every time I asked, he was ahead of us by 5 minutes, and it's tough. And I was driving as fast as I could drive. The Laughlin race, it was on Mother's Day weekend. The way to pull it off for me personally was to bring my wife and put her in the right seat for the race. That was pretty exciting. Her first time racing. She's done plenty of fooling around in the truck, but never any racing situation. So it was a lot of fun. We started off real good, held our position. Disappointing, you get out there and you got the best of hopes and made a mistake in the corner and ended up on our lid. The rest of the desert came over and rescued us real quick. They flipped us back over. Truck fired right up, but we were already pretty far behind.
I loved it. I'm sorry to say, but I like rolling. It was fun. I wasn't afraid. It was good.
It's not a completely lost day, but we have a lot of work to do tomorrow to get back up towards the front.
I had a good time. He was a little flustered by it, but he was okay.
Co-pilot was awesome. A couple of squeals on the bump section, but she did great. She held in there like a trooper, was waving me on. She'd see the dust up in the front and tell me to go get them. So it was a lot of fun.
Oh, that was really fun. I loved passing them. I liked using the siren. That was my favorite part of the job.
Day 2, I was in the car with Bret, so I got to ride with Bret again.
So we're at the start line, and Wacker says, yeah, I just put 10 gallons in. We should be fine. And I said, Wacker, do you remember yesterday when we were upside down, leaking fuel, and we didn't have a gas cap? He's like, oh, you know what? I forgot about that. So, nothing you can do. You're at the start line. So off we went. Chris and Arciero was a lot of fun. Arciero tagged the back of us and blew our spare tire off, so that was pretty interesting.
And we didn't know we lost the tire until afterwards, but we have some fun video coverage of that. we had probably a half-gallon left. So we finished as light as we could ever be, a half-gallon and no tire. Jeff, after pit 2, got this thing into first place and it stayed there all day.
Jake's Fabworks did an amazing job on the prep. This truck was flawless all day long. And, you know, the tires held up. It was fantastic.
Challenge Motorsports Blue Crew kicked butt today, and it looks like we pulled off the win.
Oh, I can't, there's no words to describe it. I mean, we just did 12 hours and 20 minutes of racing, and it came down to a stopwatch like 5 minutes. So I can't believe we just won Vegas to Reno. We've never even been on the podium, you know, and so that's our second win this year.
Jeff brought this truck to me perfectly. There were no issues with this thing at all.
All I can say is it's about time we did a decent job at this race. We have been trying for so many years, and we've sucked for years and years.
Great race.
It was a tough start. About race mile 15, we lost our steering. Another 15 miles, got to a road crossing. Did the repair. Bret and I got the parts from our team and did the repair ourselves. Put us down about an hour and a half, which was dead last place. Barely got through pit 1 before they shut it down.
We were 8th place at that time, and 4 other people, 4 other rigs broke. It was frustrating because we had a 7 points lead on Todd Jackson, and we're like, we just need to finish right next to him, and that was our goal. Finished in the dark, and that was not the plan. We got 4th.
A little disappointing. We went in with a big points lead and came out trailing Todd by a couple, so tough day for sure. You know, at the beginning of the season, Todd and I sat down at the shop just fiddling around with the trucks and said, you know, it would be fun as if it was us battling back and forth all season, and it has been, and here it is. There's 2 of us, we're trailing by 1 point. We got to beat Todd. The good news is we're controlling our own destiny. We go out and win the race, do our job. We've done it a couple times this year. It's been a great year so far, so there's no reason we can't go do that. The winner takes all of this weekend, so it should be awesome.
There would have been no way we could have designed this to be any better. I mean, it was so great to be battling. We're really 1 point away from the championship with Todd. Going to the last race, we're great friends.
Bret did his homework on this race. He came out, pre-ran it, he studied the track, put in all the stuff on lead nav. So the guy was amazing.
You know, we got it flat early and we got behind the dust. And without any wind, we couldn't see. So it was tough.
Truck is as good as it's ever been. It's taken us 6 seasons to get it to where it's at right now, but it's awesome right now.
Bring up the excuses first. We had 3 flats. Other than that, the car was perfect. Our team was where they needed to be. Not very fun, but dude, it was great to finish this race. We didn't finish it last year. It wasn't our day.
Jeff and Chris, they just drove the wheels off the car all year long. The car was awesome. The shocks, everything it just was set up. These guys, it's so fun to watch them with confidence drive this truck and just take it through things we never had taken it through before.
It just wasn't our day, man. We had it.
You know, you're looking back on the season and to say that we're second in the class, almost a champion, or right there battling for the championship last race was a great season.
Like, we got 2 victories. We got second in the championship, which is insane. Never thought we'd be at this level of competition anyway. So it's a pure gift. And we have an amazing talented team and Jeff, and I mean it's awesome, man. It's so fun.
Certainly would have liked to have walked away with the championship, but I'm happy it's Todd. He's a great driver, and that was the other part of it. We were going against the best, and that's what we wanted, and the best beat us today. So that's how it went.